right. Well, this is an awesome card to come up for the first card. And this has come up in one or two other signs. I'm about halfway through during this late part of the month. And this is the same as the Magician card. And so the Magician card is all about, I interpret it in different ways. Sometimes he's mischief. That's what I was getting yesterday when I was doing a reading. This is about spiritual awareness. And this is like opening up your intuition to any intuitive guidance, any angel messages, blessings. It could mean spirit-filled, like I was just talking about. This is also talking about opening up that seventh chakra, that spiritual wisdom, so that you can create what it is you really want to create in your life. And before I sat down with doing the readings, I wanted to have some crystals around me, which are always wonderful. I do readings at a crystal store here in Austin, a large crystal store. So I'm always around them, and I think they're great. They really do tap into our energy and us them. But for the seventh chakra, for spiritual wisdom, this is selenite. Probably a lot of you guys are familiar with it. It's wonderful for opening up, tapping into that wisdom. The only thing is don't put it in water because it will dissolve. It's about the only crystal that will dissolve, but it will. And the other crystal I have that's great for third eye and also for the seventh chakra is it's actually amethyst pyramid. And if you look on top of his head, that is really what is focused, is this crown with the pyramid on top. And sometimes when I'm doing reading, and as you can see, he has sort of a tribal look about him. So there's really some ancient knowledge. And sometimes when I'm doing readings with people, whether in person or on the phone or Skype, I'll get like a triangle. I don't know if I've said this before, a pyramid on the back. I just sense it. And to me, that means tapping into spiritual knowledge, tapping into ancient knowledge. And so for me, that has a feeling for you, Sagittarius, of starting off your month, and maybe you've already done this since this is coming a little bit late into the month of the reading, but this is a major arcana card encouraging you to do that. Encouraging so that you can create what it is that's really fun for you. Again, here we go with fun Sagittarius. When I look at this card, interesting, what I'm seeing this particular time is the feathers coming down here and a little bit of his beard area. So, that could be that some of you that are into tribal, either areas, tribal type of information that you've read online, whether it's rituals or it could be crystals, it could be stones, it could be that you've been to sacred areas. Maybe you've been to the pyramids either in Egypt or in Mexico. I'm also getting that what popped up here was the Himalayas. So I just say what comes up. Interesting about the Himalayas. Any of you that have an interest in those other types of cultures other than Western or whether it's American or European, those other different types of cultures that have the ancient knowledge about herbal medicines, like I said, crystals, anything like that, I would encourage you to really look into. This is an interesting card that comes up. I feel like it's about you guys creating some magic for the beginning of your month, for the beginning of your springtime, saying semester. So maybe some of you are going to school, or maybe we're just calling it, this is a new 3-month period, April, May, June, is the second trimester of the year. Okay, and your second card, Sagittarius, this is a spirit card. This is victory and success. And I really love that this came up for you guys after this spiritual awareness. Then comes victory and success. And I really do shuffle these cards pretty well before I pull them, and I empathically pull them. So this is the number 6, and there's 9 in this particular suit. And this really talks about you feeling like, well, he's tooting his horn. So this really feels like he's tooting his horn into the sky, but I'm hearing that you're grounded, interestingly enough. You're grounded in what you're doing these days. You're feeling more comfortable. You're feeling at ease. You're feeling focused. I'm almost feeling like I'm on a lazy river raft or something, just going down a stream. I'm just feeling like some of you are feeling more calm about what you're doing. You're more excited. You're putting some of the pieces of the puzzle together that maybe haven't been in place, and it's taken a bit to do that. There's some really golden light around this, and so it feels like to me there's an opportunity coming up for some of you, and I'm hearing the word newspaper, so it's not like, we find opportunities in the newspaper, but that could be an archetype for me about some of you reading about something that really piques your interest. And wherever you read this, whether it's a magazine, a book, maybe a book really inspires you. And you are so enthralled in this that this could be part of the languaging that you want to use in your own business, your own life, your own service, whatever it is you do. It could be even be in a relationship. It feels like this is some new languaging for you. Interesting. So when I take a look at this, again, I've noticed the yellow and then the white up here in the corner. So it feels like there's a parting of clouds, a clearing of the way. I am hearing babies. So some of you might be, there might be new grandkids, there might be new babies on the way. It may be kids. It may be you're getting ready to have a child, or because I'm hearing christenings. I'm really going through the thing of the babies being born and then the christening if you're into that, and then so on and so forth. It's just like I'm seeing like a movie of it. So any of you that there's a new baby in your family, niece, nephew, grandchild, child, leave me a comment, because this is the number 6 too. 6 is about numerology. It's about family, responsibility. So I see some of the celebration of family. Cool. All right, I like that for you guys. Celebration of family. Okay, so now you have another major arcana card. Cool. This is the Power card. In traditional tarot, this is the same as the Strength card. So the Strength card is about balancing ourselves, our intuition with our lioness, with our lion or lioness. So sometimes we need to pet on that lion and say, okay, no, we're going to keep our ego at a certain point, but we want to use our intuition to balance that out, because we're both the left and the right brain, right? The left brain is logic, the right brain is intuition. So the 8-2 in numerology is about bridging the spiritual and the material worlds together. It's about finance. It's about money. It is about power, quite honestly. It is the color black. It just denotes power and authority. Okay, so let me take a look at this and see what I see. Well, the funny thing is I'm getting right here where both the tribal man, okay, so this is great. The tribal man and the lion are meshed together. I'm looking at the nose part of it. So you all are really getting an interesting read here, because remember this guy who looks tribal right there? Okay, and this guy has strength. All right, okay, so let's see what this could be. Well, it could be that, there's some sort of a mentor. Maybe some of you all are, you have a guru or a shaman, or you're taking shaman classes, or you're becoming a shaman, a spiritual leader. I'm feeling some real power in this. You may be leading by example. Maybe you're leading a group. Maybe I'm hearing the word retreat or compound or something like that. So, and getting chills there. I want to select a green stone because I'm really, really noticing the green in the lion's eye. So that's intent, focus. Like I said, I have a chakra for each, or a color of stone for each chakra. And this is the green, and this is jade, which actually is a very manifesting type of stone. And I feel like that's part of why I'm seeing this green in this eye, is because I feel like feeling your strength, doing whatever classes, taking the retreat, doing what you need to do is going to manifest some more bucks for you, or manifest abundance in some way, whether it's spiritual and you're feeling really good about what you're doing, whether it's more money. It could definitely be more income coming in. So that's a very cool reading. All right, let's go on to the fourth card. You've had two major arcana cards, and the major arcana cards are major lessons, major experiences that the universe is wanting you to open up to. All right, so your fourth and final card for this month is Fulfillment of Wishes. Wow, Sagittarius, what an interesting reading. So this is an emotional card. This is about our feelings, our heart, our love, whether it's romance, whether it's what we do for a living, whether it's just saying hi to the neighbor next door and connecting with their heart. And here I'm still holding this jade for you. Well, okay, and so also in this card is the leaf with the treasure chest in it. So it feels like that treasure chest is just open enough for you to open to the opportunities, spiritually and mentally and physically open up to the opportunities in your life. There's a lot of water in this card. Water denotes our feelings, and it feels like that the water is really bringing down a lot of the negative energy that's been around you. I feel like some of you have had some negative things around you, and so the water is like it's washing off, it's clearing away, it's making room for whatever can be. And whatever can be positive and new and rebirth type of situation, because the 9 in numerology is about compassion, it's about love, it's about forgiveness, it's about joy and completion. So my friends, my Sagittarian friends, this is a pretty awesome reading for the month. You've had a lot of going into the spiritual space, feeling good about yourself, being open to new ways of looking at life in a totally separate way. And then again, fulfillment of wishes comes up. So in some form or fashion, you're going to be feeling really pretty good about what's going on towards the end of this month.